Hey, dSource, just do your job, baby.
Y'all know the name. dSource.
Doing my job, doing my job, doing my job,
So Anna, what you doing here?
Just doing my job.
doing my job, 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 doing my job.
Did they stitch it? Did you get any stitches on that
Oh
wound?
yeah, absolutely. I have about 6 stitches.
Oh wow. I mean, doesn't that? I mean, you're seen as a pretty girl of boxing. I mean, you always get cut. Doesn't that ruin the? You know what I mean? Aren't you concerned about your pretty face?
Thanks for the comment, though, Dennis. I appreciate that. But first and foremost, I see myself as a fighter, and I feel like for me to go out there and whenever I make myself up for like an interview or for an event, that it can be kind of deceiving for people where they think they see a smiling face that for some reason I can't adapt to harsh environments or hard training or a harsh fight. I feel very comfortable in that type of setting, in that type of arena. I've been accustomed to fighting, since at a very young age. So, every time I step into the ring, I think a lot of people, especially when they see me for the first time, they get surprised at how I just change. I have a different demeanor, I have a different aura, which is what a fighter should have every time they have a fight. I think it's. I think it might be fun, I guess, for the audience to see something like that, see the contrast, see the two different personalities. And for me, I see it as a daily lifestyle. It's something that I do. That's just something who I am, and something I do naturally. And so, as long as I'm able to stay true to myself, I feel like I won't lose what I have. But, in terms of me getting cuts and going through this dangerous sport, it doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I love challenges and I look forward to it. I seek it. And so, hopefully, with this fight, it'll lead up into bigger things, and maybe the situations will be a lot more compelling for the people to watch, a lot more dangerous per se, especially if I have a big fight lined up. So, we'll see.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, that's why I stick to writing because I gotta protect my pretty face. You know what I mean? Speaking of the personality change, I saw in a fight that you were also I mean when I interview you and when I watch your training and all that, I see you as this like soft spoken, you know what I mean, like really nice woman, like
Right.
you know what I mean. But I saw you in a fight, you were like talking smack with Angel, talking smack with with her corner. What's up with that?
Yeah, it's so funny because it just happened naturally. It just happened right at the moment. I felt the heat. I felt the pressure. I know since I have 2 world titles and I have a name and and people follow me and stuff. I know I'm a target. People try to go after me. They're trying to get me and they want to check and see if I'm going to be a pushover. And as soon as I step into the ring with them, I have to quickly let them know that I'm not. I'm a fighter. I train hard, and I'm there to fight them. And I'm just there to. It's a fight, and I'm ready to fight. And no disrespect or anything like that. But for me, I can get caught in the moment. I can get heated. I love to fight. So for something like that, it just happened naturally. I didn't even think. I didn't even second guess it. It just came out. But I guess that's just some of the things that just ends up happening sometimes when I go out there and fight.
Definitely. Do you even remember what you were talking to Angel or her corner about? Like, what was that?
Yeah, it was. I know it was like in the first half of the fight. I can't pinpoint what round it was exactly. It might have been either in the 4th or 5th, possible. I can hear her corner. He's yelling, saying that my jab was weak or something like that. And I hear that, and I'm still focused on the fight. I have Angel Gladney. I'm making eye contact with her. Keep my eyes on her, and I didn't think that was true. So I I said something. I forget what it was, but it ended up getting Angel to say something, and then I had to say something back to her, and then we just continued on fighting. So it's just funny because it just happened at the spur of the moment. They just get pumped up, and that's how it usually is in training. When when the going gets tough, you gotta get tougher. So I just felt like I just gotta bring it.
Definitely, definitely. And so now let's talk about your future. I mean, there's a couple of fights out there that people are talking about, and there's this girl, Chantel Martinez, the WBA 122 champion. I read a report that she's trying to like gun for you, and some people say she's one of the best at 122. She beat Lisa Brown, some. So what do you think about that fight?
I think that would be a great fight. I think that's something that can be a great possibility. To have two world champions go at it. I think it's nice to have another champion who has like a big back end, big following at her own home country, and I have one and I have a great, huge support from all the Filipinos all over the world, and I think it'll be a great fight that'll come up. I love challenges, like I said earlier, and I'll be game. I would love to do it, so I'll see what Alan Tremblay, my promoter, says, and we'll see if something can be worked out.
But personally though, who would you want to fight? I mean, do you want to stay at 122? Do you want to fight somebody? Because I also read something that Freddie Roach was saying that you might even go and fight somebody like what's that girl's name? I'm gonna edit this out. What's that girl's name? That Playboy model? Oh, Mia St. John. Yeah, I read something that Freddie Roach is saying that you might even try to fight Mia St. John. What do you think about that?
Right. Oh, man. Both fights get me really excited. For one, they both have their own following. And it'd be great to have, I think, a super fight between either one of them, Chantal Martinez or Mia St. John. And I think it's something that the audience and a lot of boxing fans will appreciate. And I think a lot of even non-boxing fans would actually be attracted to the sport. I think it's very marketable, and I think it'll cause a huge, it'll get a lot of play and really help the sport of boxing. But I think they're great fighters, and I think they'll train hard, especially if they're going to fight against someone like me. And that's what people tend to do anyway when they know that they're going to fight me. And they end up showing me their best, and I thrive on that. I love it. So a lot of people would want to see the Chantel Martinez fight, knowing that she beat Lucy Brown. Lucy Brown beat me, a couple years ago during a fight, and I'm sure a lot of people would like to see who would be the best 122 fighter. I'd love to see if I can be the undisputed champion, at the 122 weight class. I think that would be great. I feel like that's something that I can do. And being able to fight someone like Mia St. John, I think that'll be a great, huge, it'll cause great exposure, and I feel like for female boxing, especially here in America, in North America, Mia St. John has a huge background. She's not only in boxing but also in the entertainment business, and I feel like that's something that could be very compelling. It would be something that would be great for like maybe an undercard for possibly a Pacquiao versus Marquez 3 fight. So we'll
definitely. See. That definitely would be interesting. Is there any? Have you? I know Bob Arum had you in one of the top ranked fights before. Have you spoken? Have they expressed any interest about that? Because that would be a really good opportunity.
Every time I see Bob Arum, he's nothing but a class act. He's treated me with nothing but a lot of kindness and great respect, and it's always a joy to see him. Just being able to work over or train over at Wildcard, I see a lot of people from the top rank company, and they go out there and they'll scout fighters and such. And there's a lot of them that was over there for the Cesar Chavez Jr. fight or fighting camp that was happening not too long ago, and a lot of them were talking about having me possibly match up against their Mexican champion, Jackie Nava.
Doing my job, 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 doing my job.